Good evening, world, and thank you for coming to check out HSPI. As you know, this is my first series of videos from Minnesota, where I went to Annie Wilder's house and we investigated with Ghost Stories Incorporated. And this is what happened.
The fellow who lived here in the 60s, 1960 to 1993, is one of the main spirits too. And you will probably hear from him tonight. Leon, please be super respectful. He's like in charge. So if you take him off, you might not get any activity at all. He rented the apartments out to older women, widows or unmarried women. Quiet, reliable. Who wouldn't want
pay their bills?
Yeah. So when we first moved in, I felt like we thought the old man was here. We figured he was waiting for his wife to cross over because she was in a nursing home at that time. Mm-hmm. And then he would go to the light, and he just felt like kind of heavy, gloomy energy. There was kind of this unspoken, the ghosts can have the back part of the house, and we'll just have the rest of the house. And I heard from another psychic, Linda Drake from Texas, who is also really good at talking to Leon. When she was talking to the spirit sisters, the light was going off and on that door, and all of a sudden we hear a loud bang in the wall in the kitchen. And her husband, a tall Texan, jumped and he's like, "Did you guys hear that?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she said to the spirit sisters, "Was that you?" And they said, "No, that was the old man." And the spirits in the house always refer to him as the old man, you know, and he's in charge.
So he's the one that you hear from the most, since he's in charge, or?
He is in charge in the spirit world. That's how I look at it. I actually view him now as an ally. I started out just thinking like, okay, there's an old man ghost in our house. And over time, I have come to view him as an ally because this house is energetically weird, if nothing else. And so it's like, I do what I can on the physical level, keep the house clean, bright colors, sunshine, fresh air. And I also do what I can on an energetic level, like prayers, Reiki, burn sage, things like that. When we have weird energy or things like that in the house, if there's been some negative experiences, I always ask Leon to come in and help clear the energy.
Okay, so I'm here in the editing room and I've realized that there's a portion of this episode that we didn't shoot. And that's because Annie politely asked us to turn off our cameras for one of her experiences that she told us that she hasn't written about, which was really cool. And out of respect to her, we didn't film it and we're not going to talk about it. You'll just have to read one of her books if you're interested. But it has to do with why we're about to use dowsing rods. But the part that I can tell, the back hallway that connects Leon's old bedroom to the summer kitchen acts as a portal. And what we learned was that Leon is sort of a gatekeeper of the house. And that back hallway is used in the same way a house would have a mudroom. Any spirit can come into there, and Leon will decide whether or not they're clean enough to be in the house and pure enough to be in the house. So right before Annie left, she gave us some dowsing rods of our own to play with.
Before I forget, I'm gonna get dowsing rods out. These things are crazy, man. I have used a lot of dowsing rods, but these are the wildest. So you hold them far enough away so if they swing, they're not going to hit you in the face or anyone else. And make sure that your hands are only on the white, which is made out of old pens. These are old pens and hangers with glow-in-the-dark tips.
Cool.
Okay, so I think with any divination work, it's a good idea to do a small protection prayer. Only ask for positive influences. And then again, if you haven't done it before, you would ask for your yes. Mine is always outward, okay? And then ask for your no. And mine is always across. And when you guys, if you want to, later when you're downstairs, when you walk through the portal in that hallway, see what these do. I won't tell you ahead of time to influence you. Okay. But tomorrow email me and I'll tell you that they do what they usually do.
Okay.
Before we get started, tell me what you're doing.
No, if you. Oh, never mind. So these are dowsing rods, and we are going to see how they react to walking through the supposed portal of the back of the house.
With the summer.
Okay.
So I'm currently just standing here,
And let me see you walk around a little bit just to see what they do as you walk.
I suppose I should.
Okay, so they're generally pretty still. They kind of go back and forth a little bit. Whoa.
There's definitely more because I am not doing anything different than I was out in there.
Do you want to try a question?
Okay. Should we start by doing the yes?
Sure. Do we want to address someone specifically? Or just...
This is yes, and how about the no?
It's funny because that's what it was doing to you in the other room too. Just that one was moving when you said.
Okay.
No.
I must not have any feeling in my right hand.
So maybe yes is out
Yeah.
Yes.
and no is in.
Can you show us no?
How about no?
Show us no one more time so we're certain what it is.
Okay, so
Thank
there's no.
Okay.
you. Is this Leon communicating with us right now?
Leon, are you here with us? No. Yes.
Would you feel more comfortable if we introduced ourselves to you, Leon? My name is Scott.
My name is Sean.
There it goes.
And I'm Jessica.
Hey, I'm Josh. Nice to meet you, Leon.
We also have another member as well, Sean. And it's weird because I can feel it actually pick up and sit down in the, because as it goes all the way around, it has a little lip.
Really?
Weird. Are there other spirits here with you tonight, Leon?
Are you the only one here tonight, or are we going to see other?
Can't ask him two things.
That's right.
Slow
You're
down.
confusing him. Leon, are there other spirits here?
Did you see it hop there?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because it takes a little bit of effort to get over that little hump.
Will you do us a favor tonight, Leon? Because Annie said that you're really cool and she wants us to have a good experience here. Would you encourage the other spirits in the house to interact with us tonight?
I'm going over there.
What on earth is going on?
Where are you?
What happened?
I touched the light and it went off.
Yeah? Do you know what happened? Did you hear us in the other room?
No.
She said, Jessica was saying,
I was asking Leon to ask the other spirits in the house to interact with us.
and that second, the dowsing rod went out, and then ha 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 ha
I
ha.
touched the light and it went off. And I
Can you
touched
touch
it
it when it
again.
goes back on?
Nope.
Hi, girls.
But it is hot in this.
So you remember our friend here is very skeptical.
I just want proof. It's not that I don't think you're here.
I think he totally believes. He just wants someone to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. I'm gonna shoot it with my gun.
We came back and when I went out there, we came back in here. This was wobbling like.
Yeah, I thought that's because you ran away.
I think so too. It could be.
I didn't mean that as a jab.
No. I've heard it before.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, next episode's going to be here next week, or if you're watching this later, it's probably already there. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think. Send me your comments, your feedback. It's great to be here. Thanks so much. I'd like to thank the Academy, and kind of lost my train of thought. Not sure you believe everything you saw in this episode? Well, click right here and listen to what I or one of the other members of GSI thinks about the things that we saw in Annie Wilder's house. Ah, cat attack!